I do actually also want to talk about that thing I brought up last week, the in-game 20 questions type thing. Because
Right.
I feel... Oh! Welcome in, Mr. Banu. How are you today? I can probably explain it better with examples once we're actually in co-op. Oh, Rowdy! Welcome in. We're just getting started here. Our intended route for today is going to be living failures up through unlocking Orphan and then pivoting back into the main game. Fair enough, fair enough. Thank you for the lurk. Might as well do my intro now. It's a little early, but hello everyone and happy time zone. Bird, Haven the Raven, and welcome back to Bloodborne Lopsided with myself and Magnifico. This is the run where I may only shoot and he may only slash, stab, and bonk. Do you have anything to add?
I shall do my best to stab, slash, and bonk.
Fair enough. Sometimes your best is all you can do. Anyway,
Certainly be impressive if I did better than my best.
Yeah.
Oh. Mr. Boonu, lovely to see you. I hope you're well.
You won't say how you're doing.
Sorry?
Oh, I asked Mr. Banu how he was doing, and he said he will not say. Alright, so we're gonna...
A man of few words.
Do you want to beckon or resonate?
What a question. I don't mind. Let's go with beckon, because I'll have more health.
Alright.
So, that'll probably be easier for an initial attempt. Oh, Rowdy, lovely to see you. Thank you for the love.
Rowdy is gearing up to face Nito.
She is.
Apparently she's given up on Artorias, at least for now.
Yes, I heard about that. I think Artorias was a little too swoopy and aggressive.
Which, to be fair, I had to summon another player the first time I fought Artorias, because I went in with just pyromancies, essentially.
Right. He is tough. He's genuinely very tough. I think he's much tougher than, say, Gwyn, for example.
Oh yeah, that's just how DLC bosses work. That is just how DLC bosses work.
Not always, but in this case, I think so.
Hello, Magnifico.
Hello.
Alright, so come back down here. What? Bell silence returning to own world. What happened?
I don't know. You asked me to come down, and when I came down, you weren't there.
Session lost. My Wi-Fi doesn't appear to be going on the fritz.
I don't know. Hopefully I'm not going to have internet problems. But the fact that we've been talking this whole time suggests that's probably not the issue. It's probably... I don't know for sure, but it's probably just the PlayStation Network being the PlayStation Network. We've had this problem before.
Yeah. But while I'm loading in, pick something that's in your general vicinity or your inventory.
Okay.
So, if we were to be doing 20 questions while playing the game, as I brought up last week, you would pick something in your general vicinity that you could see. Bosses would have slightly different ruling, or that would be in your inventory. And then that would be what they would have to guess for 20 questions.
Right.
However, in order to make it so that we didn't go like
Welcome back.
3 hours without any of that, or without having a round of 20 questions.
It's always funny that Mag sounds so insanely British. There's a reason for that.
Magnifico is British. But in order to prevent spending hours without actually doing the 20 questions and asking and answering, there would be a time limit on how far you could travel to gather your stuff. Or to get to a spot where you could see something to be the subject of 20 questions. Does that make sense?
You mean you don't want people... you don't want people picking things that are halfway across the world? Or have I misunderstood?
No. If we're gonna be doing this, like, on stream, then it would have to be... We'd have limited amount of time between rounds, otherwise people would get bored.
Right.
So that has nothing to do with distance. If you can travel the entire length of the map in that distance, that's great.
In that duration.
In that amount of time, that's great. But I think that would be an interesting way of blending actual gameplay with your 20 questions.
Oh, I wonder if MW's got anywhere.
Oh no. Open and what?
Open MW. It was the project where... So, the Morrowind engine's quite old, so there's a project to... there's a project called OpenMW. In fact, now I think about it, that is not the one I was thinking of, which tries to... it's basically a modern rewrite of the Morrowind engine from the ground up. But then there was a fork of that, which was OpenMW MP, I think, which tried to add multiplayer to the game, because it didn't originally have it. I'd love to run around Vardenfell doing 20 questions with people.
Okay.
But I don't know whether the multiplayer branch made great strides, or if it got abandoned.
Well, this wouldn't really be,
I know, you wouldn't have to be there
anyway.
together anyway. It'd still be nice, though.
Why are these things so tanky?
I know! I was explaining this to someone last night when they were asking how the collab was going, and I was saying about how they're not... The living failures aren't even that tough. The issue is that they're so ridiculously tanky. As in, like, they're not that dangerous an enemy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, Blood-Starved Beast was probably worse than these, in terms of the amount of danger they posed, but for the ridiculous tankiness.
Not just the tankiness, the fact that there's a lot of them does also play into it.
I don't know, they're pretty slow and easy to avoid. Just a person that keeps getting hit, but still.
They're slow and easy to avoid, but they also keep popping up out of the ground.
So do carrots, what's your point?
I mean, you can choke on a carrot.
That's not very nice.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. I wish I wasn't playing so badly. Oh, here we go. Hide behind the magic tree.
I managed to drop one of the failures while they started this.
Very nice.
That said, I am down to 7 blood vials, so.
I'm on 10. Correction.
Less of an issue for you.
9. Here we go again. Ow. Okay, lesson learned. If you hit them while they're doing that, it knocks them out of the animation such that they can hit you. I thought they had to just stand there and take it.
Nope. No, they can still move.
Yeah.
I just happened to kill one when I did my bone marrow ash shot. Which I am out of bone marrow ash.
Oh boy. That got scary. I do hate to say it, but I think they're winning the war of attrition here. I think they're killing me slightly faster than I'm killing them.
I've managed to take out a couple, but I'm low on blood vials.
Yeah. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey. Correction, I'm out of blood vials.
Don't die.
And I'm also now so low on health that I can no longer exchange it for bullets.
Yeah, just try to stay alive as best you can, so that if we do win, you get the blood echoes. Oh, no, no. Oh boy, that was close.
And I apologize for not having the damage here.
That's okay.
Do you still have Blood of Adeline?
Yeah, I should do. I don't have it equipped. That was clever of me. I don't know whether I have it, to be honest with you. I may... If I used it up in the last fight, there's a good chance that between streams, I forgot to reacquire it.
Yeah, it's getting to a point where I'm just going and grabbing it after every failed attempt. Because I outright need it. And that gives me 2 extra rounds of shots.
I don't have it.
Oh boy.
It'll
Yeah,
be fine. No, I don't.
If you have... Okay, you already used that. Ah, crap. Where's it coming from? I happen to have a miracle blood vial in my inventory I forgot about.
I've never seen that before. They knocked themselves back with their own spell. I don't know if they took any damage. Ow! That really hurt. I wish I'd known that was happening. Down to 1 blood vial.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you... Oh, Moongazer! Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today?
Lovely to meet you, Moongazer.
Apologies for this absolutely riveting gameplay. I am unable to do anything in the moment because I am out of bullets and blood vials. I am pretty much doing normally, thank you for asking.
I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, I don't think I have what I have to take us over the finish line. What it takes, I should say.
Why are you using fire here? These are kin. I think kin are actually weak to lightning.
That is an exceptionally good point. I didn't think of that. I should attend to that before our next attempt.
We might clutch it up still, but...
I don't know. I can't really afford to make another mistake.
You see how much health I have, right?
I know. Yeah, but I'm having to do the damage. That's the thing. I have to get into the right up into their face, and I can't afford to make a mistake.
That's fair. Ugh.
Well, it's not the winning or the losing. I don't know what it is, but I choose not to believe that it's the winning or the losing in this moment.
I mean, we're learning. Kin, I believe, are weak to pierce and lightning. Same goes for great ones with the exception of orphan. I thought you were dead.
I thought I was dead.
Hi.
Hello. But fire is cool.
Yeah, I did
Fire
notice
is the opposite
that.
of cool.
Oh.
I can just tell I'm going to take a stray hit and die. Just where I'm on the cusp of
I'm trying to draw
victory.
some aggro.
And I'm dead. Sorry.
I was trying to draw some aggro for you.
Thank you. Back to the beginning. That's alright though. I need to make sure I get myself some shock paper, whatever that stuff's called. Do I have that unlocked actually?
I think it's bolt paper and
That's the one.
maybe not.
Do I get it
Make
for
sure you collect
defeating?
Adeline before you go leave the research hall. Get Adeline's blood.
Okay, okay.
Just because we're gonna forget.
Hello, please.
Every time you think you're not going to forget, you are going to forget.
Please, please, we must have without it. Have as much.
There we go. And I'll add it to the bar.
Oh, you tried multi-window on your phone? You are brave, Rowdy. You are brave.
Wait, what? Multi-window what?
Which?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm now on your computer. Wait, this isn't real? Oh no.
Reality is relative.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Okay. I do have bolt paper, right, so we all know exactly where I'm going next. No,
okay, bolt paper is in the shop for me. It's more expensive than fire paper, though.
Yeah, we probably got it for defeating... Oh, what's the big shocky wolf called? Parl.
Probably.
Back to looking, I'm doing human things. Well, I hope you human well today. Have a lovely lurk.
No. I just accidentally almost removed the chalice.
That would have been unfortunate.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been terrible, it just would have been a mild inconvenience, but still.
Okie dokie, back to Hunter's Dream. I can't upgrade my weapon right now, can I? But I should probably check if I can repair it. Laundry and nails. I just swapped laundry to dryer and I will finish my nails when that's completed. Ooh.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, like, I was about to say, why are you hammering laundry? But...
Not those sort of nails, Avon.
Clearly. Did you ever take out any of the roaming little guys at Canehurst?
No.
The ones that drop, go back, because those ones actually drop, chunks.
Wow, that is a significantly better stone for my, weapon. What do I need now? To get it my sword spear to +8, I'd need 6 more bloodstone chunks. I see. Well, I don't think we want to go on a Canehurst adventure right now. Even though it would technically be better, but...
Yeah, that's fair. I ran around Canehurst a while ago and got all of the stuff out of it for myself. But there's actually a decent amount of chunks. Between Canehurst and the, Nightmare, my Evelyn is +9.
Very nice.
But back to research hall with me, I guess.
Yep, I'll be there in a moment. I've just noticed I'm almost out of blood vials as well, so I'll attend to that.
Yeah, I restocked since you said you were restocking.
Yeah, I'm going to have to restock twice. So I've got the bolt paper, that's good. And I've got the blood of Adeline. Just grab some more blood vials and I will join you.
Do you want to take out your living failures first still, or do you want to pivot into mine?
I'd probably still like to do mine first. I feel like it's going to be harder to do yours.
That's fair.
Evan, I do not like. I will 30 the fair lady before finishing the game. I do not not like.
Well, that just means you'll have to take out... that just means that you might have doomed Solaire. Did you talk to him at
Wait,
and Orlando.
why do I have literally no health? Is this the cost that gem did to me? I've got 25 health. I reckon that
Wait,
was...
what?
I think
Are you
25 max
Magnifico,
health.
are you in the dungeon, the farming dungeon?
I was.
Yeah, that one reduces your health.
The farming
one is
dungeon reduces your health.
Only while you're in it, but yes.
Oh, okay. That's still crazy. 25 health.
As long as you don't have Chikage equipped, you're fine.
Right, what was I doing? I was going
If
to
you do
join
have
you at the
Chikage
research hub.
equipped, you are not fine. Move to the underplot. Yep. Then Solaire is in fact doomed because he'll show up at Izalith after Centipede Demon. Actually, wait. Wait. Do you have Poison Mist? Because there might be a way to get around this. Do you have Poison Mist?
Are you speaking to Rowdy?
Yes.
Ring-a-ding.
Oh, right.
I'm feeling a lot more confident this time.
Poison Mist is a pyromancy. It's acquired... I can't remember if you get it in Blighttown or from Egg Dude. But if you get that, you can go up to the 30 humanity door, and then instead of opening it or walking away from it, you can cast Poison Mist at the door. I think it was Poison Mist anyway. It will kill the bug on the other side of it, which will... It'll lock you out of Sunlight Maggot, just straight up. But that will save Solaire, so that if you want, you can summon him for Gwyn later.
Yay! Oh, you
Huzzah!
You appeared inside me. Okay.
I am ephemeral. You know this.
Oh, sorry. Oh, well done.
I am ephemeral. You know this.
What do you mean by ephemeral?
Wait.
Ephemeral would mean that you're not around very long. Transient.
Yes.
Okay.
Transient in the material plane, anyway.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
That was kind of the point.
Ooh. Okay, come on, focus. Focus,
I don't-
Robert.
Are you doing more damage now?
I don't know. I'm doing damage, that's the important thing.
I don't know what you mean by caterpillar bug, Rowdy. But possibly, because there's a bug on the other side of the door and it's like right there and you can poison it with the mist. Well, this appears to be going faster.
Yeah. It does.
You don't need to actually have a high-level pyromancy plane for the poison mist strategy. I'm trying to wait for phase 2 before I throw down Bone Marrow Ash. Because phase 2 is where we were really starting to have some problems. Shoot. There's a ring somewhere in the game that I think gives you a slot, an attunement slot. You don't actually need the attunement at that point, just that one ring. I can't exactly look into it for you right now, Rowdy, but... Okay, if you don't care about having a summon for Gwyn, then don't bother with what I'm saying. But if you do want to summon
Oh wow,
for Gwyn...
can Solaire fight Gwyn?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Only if he survives Isolate, though.
Oh yeah.
It means you either have to not talk to him at all until you get past that point.
Can he light the kiln instead?
I think canonically, if you don't, he does.
And by canonically, you mean you never see this in game?
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, I don't actually remember where it is. I can't look into it for you. You're gonna have to look that up yourself, Brody. I'm gonna hold off on doing any more damage until we hit phase 2.
Oh wow, that was unintended but absolutely wonderful. Apparently you can backstab them.
If you can manage that.
You know that that spell where they create the magic missile spell that homes in on you? One of them was casting that and they got the cast off, but I got the backstab just before they started hitting, and so I had iframes through every single homing missile.
Actually, there might be 2 rings that do that, Rowdy. Maiden Ring and Darkmoon Seance Ring are the names that come to mind. And if it's Darkmoon Seance Ring, you're not going to want to go for it.
Oh, okay. Hide. I don't want to go the way of the dinosaurs.
That's fair. Ow.
Ow. That hurt a lot.
Oh dear, Okay,
That was unfortunate for them. They
Well, you can
spawned
try
in,
going
stood
for the
up,
seance one.
immediately backstabbed. Oh dear, I got a bit greedy there.
now that I think about it... Yeah, you could. No, the ring will give you an extra slot.
Okay, time to go, go! No! No! Let me live! All according to plan.
Oh dear.
How are you holding out, Avon?
I'm not.
No!
Okay, I think I got
Yay!
the. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I got the echoes, but I died.
Oh dear. My
Uh,
poor Avon.
Hey, I think I actually got the final hit. So.
I think you did. So it turns out the backstabbing is well worth doing. I think once I figured that out, that really turned the fight.
Yeah, but the backstabs are always worth it if you can manage them. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the dream because I'm out of everything.
Where were we? I hope I haven't missed any important messages. Another field trip. On the tuber view. Name of ring? No Maiden Ring video, only the Seance Ring. I could just grind Pyromancy to get the slot, which will make the game longer. You said it won't give me the slot. Trying to avoid Tomb of Giants at the moment.
Darkmoon Seance Ring is in the catacombs. If you wanna take a field trip and go do that. It's just a side path. Instead of actually... Darkmoon Seance Ring is a little annoying to get to. Go into that with an amount of souls you're fine with losing.
Farewell, good hunter.
But it is, like, just off the main path. Yeah, if you're trying to push towards Tomb of the Giants, may as well take a pit stop and get Darkmoon Seance. Darkmoon Seance does two things. That, is one of the ways you can unlock a boss fight.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me.
Yeah, that is how I typically do it.
Leveling up costs so much now.
Everything costs so much now.
Oh no.
Alright. That is the wrong way.
Come to me,
Not a
Bolt
fan of catacombs
Paper.
either. Most people aren't. Most
There
people
we go.
really aren't.
So we're just going back and doing your living failures, are we?
Yes. Give me a second though. I forgot to grab Adela's blood or Adeline's blood. And I need to
Well,
throw myself off a cliff a couple times.
that's on my way to Nito. I can go in with zero souls like you. Well, I complained about Tomb of Giants. Not a fan of Catacombs either. Tomb of Giants, the worst.
Tomb of Giants is really not all that bad compared to New Londo. I absolutely despise having to use consumables just to damage something.
I'm near the fog door, and I've rung the small resonant bell.
Oh, you're near the fog door. Okay.
Well, I just used the other lamp since I had it. I can go down if you prefer.
I'm throwing myself off a cliff one more time so that I don't accidentally use the farming dungeon echoes for something.
I see. If I lose souls, I know how to get them back as well.
Not Anor Londo, New Londo. New Londo is the worst area in the game.
Anor
as far as
Londo
I'm
is third worst. There's too much Giants Catacombs there, not Anor Londo for me. I don't know, maybe she's really upset at that one Silver Knight with the dragon arrows.
That's possible. Alright, so you want me to go back up to the fog wall?
Well, that's where I am. We can do it either way round.
Alright. You're gonna have to actually leave the arena and go back up onto the staircase. I can't summon you from inside the arena.
Oh, I know. That's where I am.
Okay.
Oh, yes, New Londo. Okay,
no.
so Timber Giant's Catacombs, New Londo, and Orlando for moi.
New Londo is like the only area in that entire game where I've never actually gone through and explored fully. I hate New Londo. Oh, unstable
Well
ground.
then.
There we go.
Yay!
I forgot that the stairs count as unstable ground. Welcome in.
Good to be here.
Oh, wait, I need to actually equip my stuff. I am a mess today. Understood.
I have no health. Why? Ooh, hello, Georges.
Oh, welcome
pleasure
in,
to see you,
Georges. Welcome
Georges.
in. And purple hair. Hello. How are the both of you today? Ah!
How are you, purple hair? My goodness. I want to read chat, but I also don't want to die. What am I to do?
I need to stop looking at chat while I'm being attacked.
Well, that's unfortunate. Good luck, Abe.
What?
I guess I can read chat now. Whoever
We're
it
just
was
quitting out.
that discovered the everything bagel deserves a knighthood.
They might have gotten one, honestly, depending on how old and where the everything bagel was developed.
Wait, reorder for me. New Londo, Catacombs, Doom of Giants, then Anno Londo.
Does this sound horrible? Is anybody having issues with Magnifico's stream's audio?
Yeah. Anyone having trouble?
Good night, thank you. We're gonna
The
use...
game's audio. His voice is fine. I mean, Elmag's voice
Games.
is no more horrible than normal.
Huh. Well,
Is purple hair... Hang on, the combined chat doesn't tell me whose stream they're in. They're in my stream.
Oh, it does, actually. Because there's little icons.
Not in the combined chat. Only on Twitch. Not the
okay.
combined chat for YouTube and Twitch. So is the game audio messed up? Because the game audio I can hear is fine, which means it's getting through the capture card just fine. If there was a problem, it would have to be post capture card, which would be strange, but not impossible.
Magnifico's voice is louder in... Okay. Hang on. I can kind of mess around with that in... Video setting.
Gonna be remixing my voice. You could boost the bass while you're at it.
Can anybody in my chat say... Is this better?
So it sounds a little dull, I guess. I don't know though, because I never pay attention to Bloodborne audio.
I pretty much doubled your audio, or your voice's volume in Discord.
This is my voice.
No, he's not louder. Okay, that... Well,
When you went into boss fight, it was really bad, distorted and stuff.
The weird thing is, when I'm looking at the audio for it, Magnifico, when you're talking, your voice is almost up into the red. I'm a little worried about breaking eardrums at that point.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the game audio peaked when I went into the boss arena. Then I'll keep an eye on that next time I go in. That would be annoying if so. Do.
Okay, beckoning bell, and I'm making the run again. Because I'm assuming you're going to be at the same spot. Is
yep,
that
that's
correct?
the plan.
Okay.
Oop. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Loading in.
Alright. On unstable ground.
So I need to
And no
remember.
longer on unstable
I
ground.
need to properly take into account how fragile I am in your world.
I think they do mostly blunt and arcane damage if you have anything that helps with that.
I don't know about blunt and arcane at the same time. I can definitely boost my arcane. And again, it's very rare I get hit by the arcane. Maybe I just need to improve the blunt. Oh, the top hat has surprisingly good blunt protection.
Yeah. I think top hat has the best blunt protection out of anything I have, but the constable's garb is pretty good for that. The caped hunter garb has 110 blunt.
I think I can't do better than the hunter's garb with what I currently have. Obviously, if I went back to the hunter's dream, I could try to find something better still.
If you have the Hargul or constable's gloves, those have the highest blunt resistance as far as gloves go.
Doesn't look like it. Oh, hang on. Why are you not wearing the top hat at all times? Your avatar is wearing one. Well, I just change up the equipment based on the attire based on the boss. But you're right. The top hat is a fine choice, as is the top cap, which I accidentally said.
Top cat. My character just happens to be based on a pistol shrimp, so I was trying to accentuate that. Bloodborne is not the best when it comes to shrimpy fashion.
My goodness. What an indictment.
Not the best for shrimpy fashion.
Yep. Let me know if the audio goes again.
Oh! Hello, Kay. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub.
Do we have a K?
Thank you ever so much for the sub. Knowing Kay, I am probably about to get some kind of ban, so, keep an ear out for that. No. I asked how you were doing, Kay.
Ow. Says they don't get hit by arcane and immediately gets hit by arcane. Why are my heavy hits no longer triggering the backstab? That's weird.
That might be a phase 2 thing.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't say that you got a free sub. That says that you subbed yourself. So either you happened to get a free sub and just happened to use it here. It's possible that you
have a great stream, you two. I'm going to go listen to 90s alt music. Remember why I stopped building websites?
Ooh.
Oh, Georgius.
Have fun with that, Georgius.
Have you looked into open code to help accelerate that process, Georgius? I'm doing normally as well, by the way. That's wonderful news.
Glad to hear.
Alright, I
Alright,
really,
I'm gonna-
really need to get my act together. This is silly.
I
Lovely
need to
to
go
see you,
back
Kay, as
to the
always.
dream. Glad to hear that you're doing normally. Or, well, depending on how good that normally is, of course.
All that's left is to link the payment methods and for the owner to give me what I've been asking him for weeks. Oh, I understand. Fair enough. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that.
I haven't actually used my Bone Marrow Ash or Blood of Adeline, so I'm just going back to the dream literally for bullets. And a few blood vials. Oh, dearie me. I apologize for not doing as much damage as I should be.
I apologize for dying. I keep dying.
Well, I can get some really nice damage numbers when I actually use the Bone Marrow Ash, but I have noticed that we have more trouble with the second phase, so I'm trying to save the Bone Marrow Ash for the second phase. Better to save your best tools for when you struggle and all.
I don't know if you can actually reach that point. But I've rung the bell.
As have I, and I am running up to this poor, unfortunate soul. And yes, I have been abusing quit outs.
I will endeavour not to die so quickly this time.
That would be very much appreciated.
Best effort only. Ooh. I don't like that. Laggy, teleporty, living failures.
Oh my! Yep, latency. Latency at its finest. Quit out merchants? What? Well, if I already know that I'm gonna lose an attempt, there's no point staying. Ah! Hello.
Hello.
Like, I just outright don't have enough damage to solo these on with bullets only.
Oh, no, 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 not today.
Oh, dearie me.
Well, they gave it a jolly good try.
I got caught in a corner! No! Shrimp is not on the menu today!
Can we make sure Avon doesn't corrupt the timeline?
I have corrupted nothing?
Oh no, not this version of you.
Bold of you to assume that there are any different versions of me.
You know, in the multiverse.
What makes you think they're not all me at once?
All I'm saying is, you're the only one that isn't guilty of timeline corruption so far as we know.
Perhaps the timeline was already corrupted and I simply restored it. Have you ever thought of that?
The Temporal Purity Commission didn't seem to think so.
And what exactly would they know?
A thing or two about temporal purity, I would hope.
And what is purity?
Not letting Avon meddle in things that only gods should. Uh-oh. Protect me, tree.
Alright, we're actually doing... Hey!
Oh, Magnum, Avon trying to trap you. This could...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Apologies, I stole your kill there.
It's alright. My kills are your kills and all that.
I messed up there. Oh no.
I messed up worse. But I got away with it somehow. I'm honestly thinking they must be nerfing my poise damage or something. It's really conspicuous how much harder it is for me to get a backstab in your game. No, you don't! Oh my goodness, what a cheeky chappy.
I was trapped in a corner, so I leaned into the corner.
I'm glad it worked out for you. When the meteors were coming down, I turned around the opposite direction of the tree, and I saw one of them
Well
Yay.
done! Thank you ever so much.
What was I thinking? I saw one of them charging up their Kamehameha thing.
Ah, yeah. Well, so what happened was, you know the Maria door? The one that
Yes.
leads to Lady Maria?
I do.
Yeah, I was standing right, or not quite right in front of it, but I was standing up on that ledge when the meteors started, and I knew I did not have time to book it to the tree. So I just backstepped further into the door and hoped that it worked. And it did.
Well done.
Alright.
Rowdy has experienced some
sure.
turbulence. They will be fine, probably. Interesting.
I should probably rewrite that.
When you end the stream before you close the game, you can check something for me. What's that? Okay, I did it in Avon stream. Won't let me do it here. Wait, what? Won't let you lurk?
I think it won't let you lurk in 2 streams with 1 message.
Welcome. What is
Interesting.
very well. Let me farewell.
Right, what type of paper do I need for Lady Maria?
Honestly, I think she's weakest to physical, or just straight up arcane, but I don't think you have...
No.
Or I don't think there is a way of making your weapon do strictly arcane damage without messing around with the gems.
Mm-hmm.
And the only one I can think of that would give you plain arcane damage would also change what your weapon scales with, which I don't think you've invested into arcane at all.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Go to offline mode and see if you can ring the bell. One day we spent an actual hour trying to connect with my friend and we were really frustrated. I remember realising it was because I had started the game in offline mode instead of online. Needless to say, my friend did not find that funny as I did. But now that I think about it, it would make more sense for those items to be disabled in offline mode. But I never got to try that again and double check it myself.
They should be disabled. Were you ringing? They really should be disabled, so... Okay, we're gonna...
Kamehameha mentioned. It was indeed.
Alright.
Right, I'm gonna grab myself some sort of paper, probably fire paper.
Actually, it would be faster to just discard this, wouldn't it?
Bring me paper of flame. Very nice.
Yeah, fire paper is nice to have. I think Orphan is also just going to be weakest.
Wouldn't that be electric?
No. Orphan actually gets an electricity immunity in his second phase due to the whole lightning in the arena thing.
Right. So we're paying Lady Maria a visit next?
Yep, just give me a second. I need to go collect Blood of Adeline because I did actually use that.
Okie dokie.
So Adeline, and then I'll head to Lumenwood Garden. And whose do you want to do first for that?
Maria, mine again, I suppose, because it's nice to have the health.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll get a chance to do that purple hair, but specifically because I, after Avon and I finish collaborating, I go straight into a solo stream.
I mean, you could do a quick Mythbusters type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bloodborne Mythbusters.
Bloodbusters?
Essentially, yeah.
I mean, I could, but that would... My goodness. Okay,
You were thinking of...
Sorry, I was just looking at the plant in the middle that I thought was a tree. That is not a tree.
It's a garden.
But that would slow us down. Oh, hang on. Why can I not use the beckoning bell here? Do we have to do Maria solo?
Oh.
No, I've done Maria with Pikachu before, so that's definitely not the case. Maybe I have to go in. Maybe I have to trigger it once.
That's possible. Trigger it, quit out, come back in.
Or maybe... No, wait. Can't you go into the arena without going to the fight immediately? Don't you have to interact or something?
Yeah, you can. However... Hang on.
Well, I'm in the arena and it's still not letting me summon you. I think I'm gonna have to...
The Astral Clock Tower is always unstable ground. It doesn't matter what you're doing, this is unstable ground. You're gonna have to trigger Maria and then quit out.
Okay.
Thankfully, she's patient.
A corpse should be left well alone.
A corpse should be left well alone. Funny that the Healing Church never held that opinion previously.
Oh, I know
She, technically speaking, left the Healing Church.
so sweetly.
Maria's story is a tragic one.
Kill me now.
Really? Who would have thought? In Bloodborne, no less.
Curiosity.
Okay, I can use beckoning bell now.
Batwoman! It's lovely to see you. How are you?
Hello, Batwoman! So, yeah, you do need to trigger Maria first in order for the beckoning bell to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it will work in Lumenwood Garden.
So I'll do the little Bloodbusters thing you suggested, and I've loaded into offline. We'll see if I'm able to ring either bell in offline mode.
Okay. I was thinking after stream, because you said that you were considering last week to have been, or not last week, Monday to have been your last Skyrim stream.
Oh
So
wow!
that would be
I can
that would be a
ring
good one-off.
the beckoning bell even though I'm notionally in offline mode.
That's weird.
I've rung the beckoning bell. Do you want to ring the small resonant bell, and we'll give it a minute to see if it actually connects? Because it
I
shouldn't
rang
be able
the-
to connect.
I rang the resonant bell before you even
Yeah.
loaded in.
I just want to rule out the possibility that somehow I'm in online mode even though I shouldn't be. I'm experiencing cheesecake. What a wonderful experience to have. What type of cheesecake is it, if you don't mind my asking? Well, thanks. Nice to see you live.
What do you mean by experiencing cheesecake? There's a lot of ways that can be taken.
Well, you know, of all the different experiences that you can have in this world, it's more to the right on the cheesecakiness scale.
No,
The
no, 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 no.
cheesecakiness dimension.
Like, are you eating cheesecake? Are you being cheesecake? Are you wearing cheesecake? Like, what's the context?
Could be any
here?
of the
What is-
above, really.
Yeah. Experience cheesecake, it has a lot of potential.
Yeah, okay, it's not connecting, so it looks like Purple Hair was right. Maybe even all of the above. Oh, I don't like the idea of cheesecake eating cheesecake. I'm well, thanks. Nice to see you live. It is a real pleasure to see you. Yeah.
Glad to hear that you're doing well, Batwoman. But, how much do you know about Lady Maria's lore?
I know the doll was modelled after her, the one that Gammon has.
Okay. Lady Maria actually came from Canehurst.
Mm-hmm.
She despised Canehurst blood magic, notably. Her
Right.
weapon does not use blood, the Rakuyo, if you go and pick that up. It is entirely skill-based. She ended up apprenticed under Garamond for some reason, and then the fishing hamlet happened.
Right.
After all of that, Maria was so disgusted by everything that happened in the fishing hamlet that she threw her Rakuyo down a well and devoted the rest of what remained of her life to caring for the patients at the research hall.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why so many of them cry out for Lady Maria.
Right.
However, sooner or later, the guilt and pain became too much for her to bear, and she slit her own wrists in the clock tower.
That is not ideal.
Garamond, who it's very heavily implied that Garamond had a crush on Maria, and in his despair and obsession, modeled the doll after her. However, he modeled the doll in a more traditional, feminine, submissive manner, which was not Maria. And he realized this too late and began to loathe the doll as a result.
Interesting.
Yeah, I have no qualms about killing the creepy old man. But, that's the long and short of Maria's lore.
Okay then. I've rung the beckoning bell.
I have rung the resonant.
Mhm.
Hang on, let me silence and redo it.
Yeah. Strawberry cheesecake. Sounds delicious.
Strawberry cheesecake tends to be. I've also had lavender lemon cheesecake, which is delicious.
Wow. That does sound like an amazing combination.
Matcha cheesecake.
I see, I see. Sounds invigorating. I'm eating myself, Magnum. Goodness.
I have to wonder, what exactly would pass for the stomach of a cheesecake?
You know, there are some questions that perhaps we're best not knowing the answers to.
Fair enough.
Right. And now I've completely forgotten her moveset, so this is going to be entertaining. She's fairly tanky.
I'm not going to be able to do much even with Bone Marrow Ash here, because she is heavily resistant to blood. Due to being cane nursed and all.
Ow. Oh, I wish I'd capitalised on that a bit better, but never mind. Ow. That is unfortunate for her. Yeah, do you see what I mean? I know there's multiple phases and maybe it will change in another phase, but at least so far she just can't handle multiple people. She is a fantastically difficult boss when you're in single player, but she just doesn't have an answer to two people independently attacking her at the same time.
Oh dear. She does when I forget to pay attention to how many bullets I have left. I am once again saving my bullets for phase 2, because phase 2 is going to be a problem.
Okay then. Don't think I want to be too close. Yeah, that wasn't too close. Ow!
No, we do not play with this, Maria.
I thought she didn't like blood.
Bone Marrow Ash does a lot.
Yeah, but
she doesn't like blood.
But
She does not. She actually hates it.
So why did she
She's
just
that
stab
determined
herself?
to stop us.
Yes.
And it's not even for her own sake. She just wants to prevent as many people from going mad through the healing church as possible.
So you're saying she thinks she's doing us a favor by killing us?
Yeah.
Yes. So why in New Game Plus you're not presented with the option of saying, yeah, I already know what's behind there?
Because New Game Plus technically isn't canon. I mean, we can play around with it, but...
I thought that was the whole point, that, like, you're trapped in this never-ending cycle because of the moon beast. Oh my
That
goodness.
actually doesn't work. that explanation doesn't technically work because of the you become a great one ending.
Interesting. You can become a great one.
Yeah, what do you think the squid ending is?
Oh, right, yeah. You get monkey's paws, though, don't you? You're like technically a great one, but in the least great one you could possibly be.
Not really, you're just an infant great one, so you don't have the experience or power that a fully grown one would.
Oh no, I just like New Game Plus because you're already strong. Yeah, but the bosses get stronger too. Often the early game's a lot easier, but the late game not necessarily.
Yeah, late game, especially if you're doing like late game DLC. She really was not happy with me unloading a volley into her.
I know, she just can't handle two players at once. It's too much for her. Thank you, Avon.
You are welcome.
Very much appreciated. And now we do the same thing again.
Yeah, I just need to go back and grab some things because I did end up using a bunch of bone marrow ash.
Mm-hmm.
But Lady Maria canonically thinks that she's doing us a favor. And while the New Game Plus being a continuation of the same character's journey would work in the Dark Souls trilogy,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't exactly work in Bloodborne because the whole point of becoming a great one at the end is we transcend the hunt. We've actually accomplished our character's goal.
So it's actually a happy ending.
Technically speaking, yeah.
Hang on. Buy some level up.
Good hunter, have I sworn it's not that?
Assuming I can.
Very well, let
Yes, I can.
I already know I can't.
And
Where's the power fantasy if you are already powerful? There's different kinds of power fantasy, Mr. Banu.
welcome. What is it? Very well, let
And I didn't necessarily agree with you, I just said that's fair. Everybody has their own way of approaching things. Honestly, some of the
farewell.
some of the challenge runs I've done would be outright impossible on New Game Plus, though. Well, okay. Considering Moog took me 8 hours with Catch Flame only, do you really think I want to try that on New Game Plus?
I don't know. Depends how much of a masochist you are.
I don't think Moog on New Game Plus would be possible because he gets a decent chunk of health to that, and I have limited casts.
Mm-hmm.
I try not to. You agree that one starts out strong? Well, you start out stronger than you went in initially. However, strength is actually relative. For example, my character would be very strong in the early game, but at this point my damage is starting to lag behind a little. I really need to up my blood tinge more.
Mm-hmm.
My blood tinge at the moment is 38.
I've not done many New Game Pluses, but I think it's quite nice that you're a bit powerful at the beginning, because usually it's at the beginning of the game you're feeling vulnerable when it's a new game, so it's nice to be able to revisit the same areas, but be able to properly take care of yourself.
Fair enough.
I've rung the bell.
But even then, as have I.
Yeah.
Even then, there are some surprise nukes. Oh! Oh boy, lore on the Great Ones. We can go into that for a bit. Meh. So I suppose I should start off by asking you what you know about Great Ones, Kay. Oh, welcome back, Rowdy.
It is I, once again, Lady Maria. And again, it's not awarding me the backstabs as easily. Hang on. I know I missed a bunch of times then, but that's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, I think it's in your game.
On me.
But she was focused on you before, that's how I was doing it.
She's focused on me in a situation where I have no latency.
There we go. Previously, the way I was doing it was I was waiting until she was focused on you, so she wasn't paying attention to where I was, then I was getting behind her and I was doing a heavy attack on her back. Oh, blast. And then I would get the opportunity to do a backstab. But just like with the living failures, I have to like heavy attack her 2 or 3 times in the back in your game to be given the opportunity to do a backstab. Oh no, first time then.
I think it is just latency and you miss slightly.
That makes sense. Thank you, saved my life.
Okay, so first of all, the Great Ones aren't actually out here.
Oh, I should have asked, Batwoman, are you familiar with Bloodborne at all? God, you know, it's lovely to see you. How are you?
Welcome in, God, you know. So...
Well, that is unkind. Yay, Rob. I must have missed the unkind comment. Excuse me? Spell silence, returning to your own world, why?
We're just gonna do that.
And it still killed me while I couldn't defend myself. Well, isn't that charming?
Yikes.
Well, good luck, Avon.
I quit out, because while I'm pretty sure I can take out Maria like this, it would take a while.
Am I familiar with Bloodborne? I think you know I am. No, I was addressing Batwoman, if she's still in chat. It occurred to me that she had very kindly turned up in she'd very kindly decided to attend one of my streams for the first time, but I didn't even ask whether she was familiar with the game, which was a bit negligent of me. Sorry, you were saying, Avon?
So the Great Ones are cosmic beings. They come from outside of the realm of the mortals, and as a result are vaguely incomprehensible to us. They exist among the stars and among the dreams, in the cracks between reality. Well, between different layers of reality. And as a result, they hold power far beyond what anything in any of the mortal realms within Bloodborne is privy to. Throughout history, mortals have discovered the blood of Great Ones. Every single one of the Chalice dungeons is actually a civilization that fell because of their interest in the Great Ones.
Be right back, calling the vet for my mother. Why does your mother need to see the vet?
Can I continue?
Yes. Sorry.
So every single one of the Chalice dungeons has something to do with the Great Ones, and by and large they are all civilizations that fell due to the discovery of the Great Ones. The most apparent of these are Ailing Lauren, which fell to the Beast Plague, and Thumaru, which we don't actually know how Thumaru fell. But I know that Murgo was actually from Thumaru. Murgo was Queen Yarnam's child. Yarnam was the queen of the Thumerians, and she was... It's actually implied that she was not willingly pregnant, but she loved her child anyway. And then School of Mensis came in and eventually stole him, but that's a whole other matter. It's just generally a bad thing when humans and Great Ones meet, and not typically for... Well, typically for both. The Great Ones end up driving mortals mad, typically unintentionally. And the mortals end up robbing the Great Ones of their children and desecrating their physical bodies. Interesting part here is that we know from the fact that formless Odin exists that Great Ones don't actually require physical form. The game says that Odin has transcended the point of needing that.
Oh, implying
but I think
that not all of them could transcend. Or have transcended, I should say.
I think they all have the potential to not need a physical form anymore. However, it's more of a realization. Because Kos is implied to be the creator of the nightmare post-mortem. Or, well, this nightmare. Which, that's another thing. Well, we know that you are correct in that god, you know, I was just trying to simplify it.
The chalice dungeons aren't civilizations that fail. They are prisons in specific parts of time that represent the tomb of the gods of that time.
Yeah, you're being very specific. I try to be as general as possible because a lot of the time people don't already have background knowledge, and as a result I have to make it as digestible as possible. Oh dear. Can you stop going after me, Maria?
She's only going after you because it's your world. It's not the only reason, but it's significantly biases her towards you.
We also know that the moon presence, the one that... Oh dear. Or the Great One that patrons the hunters, for some reason wants other Great Ones to fall. Now, in a lot of cases... Oh dear. A lot of people seem to think this is altruistic, but there's also other people who think that it's because Moon Presence sees the hunters as her children. And it's a sort of form of adoption to become a hunter. Which is part of why the wheelchair ending exists.
The wheelchair ending? Interesting.
I don't know how else to call it, really.
I've only ever had the... you turn into a grub ending, so...
There's 3 endings to this game. There's you leave the dream.
Oh, that's if you accept Gehrman's offer, I take it.
Yep. There's you take Gehrman's place, which is if you don't take Gehrman's offer but don't use any of the ability ports. And then there's Squid. Base game lore and DLC are technically connected. It's just a very complicated web.
Uh-oh. Okay, I've recovered from that.
Nice try, Maria.
Thank you. Ow, that hurt. Nice music.
Yeah, Maria actually has a really good soundtrack.
Do you ever wish you had a soundtrack when you enter a room?
Not particularly, actually. Ah.
Excuse, that was rude, Lady Maria. Oh, I'm out of fire. Ow, ow, ow. There we go.
I wouldn't exactly call it a chalice dungeon. Thank you.
Goodbye. Why do I keep being given vermin? What are vermin?
We'll get to that later.
Okay. Oh, dearie me. Well, we.
I wouldn't really consider that to be a chalice dungeon, considering the fact that it's more like an afterlife, because every single hunter that dies comes here.
I thought we established that's not the case, that some of them aren't afflicted by the blood enough to go here.
I believe that's only the ones that only had one night of the hunt, but those that have had several, like Eileen, are doomed.
I see.
Eileen, Jura, any of the ones that have had... Any of the ones that have had multiple nights of the hunt, where they end up going through and taking the blood more and more and more, are the ones that are going to end up there.
I asked Google, that is a magic ring with the maiden set. I just asked Google's, said Rowdy.
You look more into that. It does go with the maiden set.
Very well,
but do not take Google's word as law.
Farewell, good hunt.
And that god, you know, getting into the timeline of Bloodborne is always going to be very complicated, because Bloodborne seems to work on the principle of block time, which is
very well,
a very complicated... That requires explaining different methods of how time could potentially work in different theories and stuff. Which is not really something that I'm all that... familiar with outside of this specific context.
I did repeat myself, apologies. Then again, while imprisoned, all of the doors were locked.
No,
so I may not have acquired it.
That god, you know, it does have a timeline. The problem is that the way it goes about the timeline is incredibly suspect.
What are we doing now? Are we sticking to the plan and going after a blood chunk?
I mean, at this point, we got Maria really quickly.
We did! As I suspected we might.
The reason I say that it...
Are we doing that together, or are we doing it individually? I don't know where the blood chunk is, so I don't know how
Then
difficult.
we'll do it together, because I remember.
Okay.
I remember, and it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. So we're gonna have to get the first.
To be clear, I have finished Bloodborne before.
That God, you know, the spoilers are fine, but the way it goes about the timeline is incredibly suspect because everything past, present, and future happens at the same time.
Well, saying at the same time sort of misunderstands the matter.
No, it's the same time.
No, because
all of it exists at once. It is just one's perception that moves through it. That is the way Bloodborne tackles the timeline, and that's why I say it is very complicated and very hard to actually explain in full.
You've doubled up on time. You said all things in time happen at the same time. That doesn't make sense.
They happen at once. Everything happens at once. It is just perception.
You can't use time words to describe the nature of time itself, because then you're creating a tautology.
It's they them, correct? It's they them today. That God, you know. But that is. They call it block time, and it's very complicated.
It's not that complicated.
Anything involving time and conceptualizing it is complicated.
The idea is just that it's all fixed. Just as you could have, if you took, to take time out of the equation, if you just took a moment and you looked at the three-dimensional world, and you could move through it to perceive things, but nothing could change because there is no time. You know, you could imagine how everything is just static. The idea is that the time itself is static in that way, and as you say, it's just your perception that's moving through it. That is all things that ever were, are, and will be, just all exist as one block. I'll ring the small resonant bell.
Okay.
Just the three of us.
Honestly,
ooh, wow.
This place is enough of a problem that I'm just going to sprint. Just follow me. I'm not even going to bother actually taking out my weapon because...
Because the problem you're having is you said three-dimensional, and Bloodborne isn't three dimensions. I was doing... I was explaining by analogy, in the same way you might explain things that happen in 3 dimensions by talking about 2 dimensions. I was talking about just 3 dimensions to take time out of the equation, and then I was using that as an analogy to understand how they conceive of time in that universe. You're not physically here for the events transpiring, you inject yourself into time that already exists and changing things.
We're not actually changing anything, though.
No, we're not changing anything.
This already happened. This is the past that is also the future.
Well...
But, Magnifico, I am going to be running through. So, follow me. Up until we get to the second lamp, there is no point in fighting anything. There's genuinely no point in fighting anything.
Oh, okie dokie. You take care of that, God, you know.
Have an excellent day.
This conflict seems to be going great for my thesis.
Yeah, Kay, you're gonna have to think long and hard if you want to actually make sense of this, and some of it doesn't make sense, and that is the point.
I think the concept of block time is quite simple. The only problem is that is the vocabulary that's sometimes used is loose and inaccurate.
Time in general always ends up complicated, because even if it is simple to explain on the surface, such as with the way you did, you and I did block time, it's 2 different simple ways of explaining it. The fact of the matter is, what is time? Some people start asking that question, which is why I try not to go into it.
Well, we're talking about fiction anyway, because time doesn't really exist.
What? I'm at the first lantern in...
Oh, you're at the first lantern. I was just outside the astral clock. I'll run over to the first lantern then.
Apologies, I went and got that because, yeah. The blood rock is past the second lamp. We need to go... Do you remember the caves? The fishing caves?
I remember of them.
The blood rock is in those caves. It's in a section with a ton of...
Wait, hang on. By the second lamp, do you mean the one in the shack? Near where that that person invades who's actually imprisoned back near Ludwig?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, that'll be fun.
That. We're going to be just running through until we get to the shack, because stopping to fight everything at the moment is... Do you really want to deal with shark giants right now?
Well, I mean, there's no time like the present. There's no time like the block.
Right.
But I suggest we go...
Follow me!
I suggest we do a pivot into Canehurst after this. I don't mind if it's just a short one, but we should try at the very least to make sure I have the upgrade items from Canehurst.
Yeah.
We could consider confronting Ligarius, depending upon how you're feeling.
After I have a 10 gun, we'll consider it.
Do you mind if I take care of this individual quickly?
Go right ahead. I just wanted that.
And I think she escaped.
That ladder.
There's a ladder over here?
Yeah, there's a ladder. Yeah, she's right down there. You can climb back up if you want to plunge.
Yeah, I think I do. Where are you? There you are. Job done. That just seemed like a problem we didn't want to be dealing with.
That's fair. I'll be grabbing that. Like, there is a bunch of insight items around here too, but it is not worth stopping and fighting everything in co-op, considering they have the additional stuff.
I wonder if we'll see Miega Kure finally released this year.
A what now?
Miega Kure. Hide and reveal in Japanese. It's a 4-dimensional puzzle game that's been in development for about 20 years.
Okay, so now we're gonna have to deal with the things that followed us into the shack.
They've been developing it for so long that I am genuinely wondering if they're trying to go for some sort of record for the longest game in development until release or something. Like, it's just silly now. But they do keep posting new videos and stuff. So, and they've like demoed the game at various exhibitions and what have you. So it's not like the game doesn't exist.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah. I mean, they were always an advocate of the idea of, you know, they were an early advocate even of the idea, it's done when it's done. But it's like, well, yeah, but it's been about 20 years now, like. And it's a sole developer as well, so it's not like it's a troubled development, so far as I'm aware, where like teams have broken down and they've had to. I lost track of you.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah, it's not like it's had a troubled development where... Oh, you probably went in here. Where, like, it's been through the hands of multiple teams and none of them seem to be able to complete the game or anything like that. So that's not the explanation. Which way did you go?
Back to the... I'm in the cave at the top. Hello. I'm
Oh,
behind
there you are.
Ah!
It's alright. Isn't this a lovely place you found?
Yep.
Guess what I just got? Miyagakure?
I'm assuming either the Maiden or Dark Moon Seance ring. But this over here is the first of the loop arounds, so we no longer have to go through the actual village, we just go into the cave. Now we try to...
Maiden ring. Well done. Well done, Rowdy.
Well done. That should give you an attunement slot, which will let you do Poison Mist. So we need to go all the way down to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably actually going to be fighting everything on this path. That said, this is going a lot smoother than I thought it would.
Mm-hmm. You're thinking maybe Orphan?
No. No, Orphan should be one of the last things we tackle. Ah, shoot, where there was a ladder around here somewhere. Where was it? Because I think it's like right down there. There's the blood rock. But I'm not going to be taking the plunge. There. Ladder must be over this way then.
Ah, here?
Yeah. Apologies.
I have two crystal swords. Will I need these?
No.
Yeah, you don't need them.
Unless you're doing a run like mine, you don't need them. So first of all, we're actually going to go down this way.
Oh, have you done any more of that run since we last spoke about it?
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, yes, but also no.
Yes, but also no. An intriguing answer.
Oh dear. Caves are the problem. I can never remember how to actually navigate these. Oh, there it is. We do, unfortunately... I want the loop around before I go after the blood rock.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be going back to the shack and then...
I didn't see where you went. Oh, spell silence returning to own world. Well, that's
dear.
wonderful.
If you can make the run back to your own second lamp.
Yep. I think that should be, I think that can be arranged.
Yeah, just run. Get the shortcut, of course, just in case you die, but run. I'm gonna go back to the dream real quick while you do that. And yes, I am jumping down the first hole I see the vast majority of the time. Because there's a surprising number of down. Or there's a surprising amount of down in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So I prioritize getting the second shortcut. But we're gonna, sorry, search of that second Baptist lighthouse hut.
Goodness me, people don't sound very happy with me.
What the? Hang on, something just
Yes?
fell. I should go check on that. Be right back.
Oh, okay. Well. It's just you and I, chap. What did everybody have for breakfast? What did I have for breakfast? I had Huel for breakfast. Which may not be the most exciting answer, but it was more than adequate. Oh, dearie me. Whoa, no. Uh-oh, I might actually die here. Oh boy, that could have gone better. Don't have that yet, do I? Just me and you, Elmag. Goodness me. I don't any drink. Also ads.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's
I have
okay.
no idea what fell, but whatever it wasn't anything. So, beckoning.
Okay. Hold on. I'll unlock the shortcut back to the shack, and then I will.
Oh, you went past the shack?
Yeah.
Alright.
If I can find the way. Right, it's over here, isn't
Rowdy,
it?
you need to have breakfast. Otherwise your blood sugar dips.
Yeah, I would recommend having breakfast if you can. Have you considered Huel? Wonderful, nutritious Huel. Right.
I usually just have a granola bar or something.
I mean, strictly speaking, you don't need breakfast, but I really wouldn't recommend an energy drink as breakfast. It is a bit of a modern thing to tell people that everybody needs to have breakfast, and, you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. There are plenty of cultures where that hasn't been a thing, and they've been just fine, but even so.
At least with... I guess it depends on how you're eating, and
what
your
you're
body's
doing.
used to. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am fine with a granola bar because I'm not all that hungry in the morning. But at the same time, it's something in the stomach so that lunch isn't as heavy on me when it actually hits my system.
I remember when I swapped from doing...
Oh, wrong one.
Oh, you've unlocked that already.
Yeah. Yeah, I went and unlocked that.
What was I thinking? Yeah, I remember when I started doing weightlifting first thing in the day, one of the things that I struggled with at first was like training on an empty stomach, but now I've completely acclimatized to it, and it's fine. Oh my goodness. No, don't kill me! Sorry, I got caught between like a bunch of enemies.
There's a bloodstone chunk over here. It's not the blood rock.
Ooh, that would still be useful. I can't pick up while I'm in your game, but still.
That's the way to the actual...
Awesome.
Shoot, where... Yeah, oh, whoops. I went the wrong way somewhere. It's down in that pit somewhere. There's blood rock.
Mm-hmm. I've just arrived at home. I hope everything's okay. Yeah, we're doing all right.
I remember exactly what it looks like, or what the area looks like too. I'm just having a blank on how to actually get there.
Where's the? I wouldn't mind unlocking that same lift. Where do I go to do that? And then I'll rejoin you.
Down into those. Hang on, let me see if I can actually find it on my own first, so I'm not leading you around in circles. That cavern. You know where that cavern is. Down at the very, very bottom. Down at the bottom, straight across from where I mentioned there was a blood rock.
Right.
Or not blood rock, blood chunk. Oh dear.
So over here then.
It's directly across from that, and it's like...
Wait, is it not in the cavern?
It...
Because I picked up the bloodstone chunk, and when I went straight, I just ended up at the point where the assassin...
It is in the cavern, you just have to take the correct turns, which is where I'm...
Well, you said straight.
Well, it's straight and then you take a right.
Okay.
Or sorry, a left and then a right. Actually, it might be past.
I'll have to depart. I
drop
shall
down.
see all you beautiful peeps tomorrow.
Fair enough, fair enough. Have an excellent day.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be live tomorrow, but it's always a pleasure to have your company, Kay. Thank you for the conversation. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that could have gone better.
I'm thinking that the blood rock is actually down closer to the second shortcut. I'm just a little wary of this one because there's also a winter lantern in this area.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Thank you for your company, Kay. I also need to open a new bottle of nail polish. This one is nearly done.
Yep.
Will we get to see the finished result? If you don't mind my asking.
Alright, I did find the blood rock, and it was down past Orphan. I was just not going...
Past Orphan?
Not past Orphan, past the Orphan shortcut. You need to actually get down to where... You actually need to get down to where the Orphan shortcut is in order to find the damn blood rock.
Yep. Okay.
And you also have to go past the lantern.
Oh.
Yeah. So when you actually go down the elevator, or after you unlock the Orphan shortcut, go back down the elevator and look around. You should see a couple caves. The first cave is the one that's covered in shells. That's the Orphan cave. That's the one that leads directly to Orphan. Do not go into that one yet. There's also a pit with, I believe it was a bloodstone chunk that I just picked up.
Unending death awaits.
And then there's a second cave where you can pretty much immediately see a fork. If you stand there and watch, you'll see something scurry off to the right. Follow that. Go to the right. You might end up catching the attention of a winter lantern. You're just going to have to book it.
Sorry, I just got killed by the assassin. I didn't go down their branch, and so I didn't realise they were still going to summon in and follow me.
Oh, yeah, you just got to deal with that, unfortunately. There's a certain area. I don't think it'll actually summon the assassin if you go down... Or if you...
Well, I lingered in the previous area to pick up an item I could see because I didn't think I was under threat.
Ah, that's fair.
I was quite surprised when I suddenly took a heap of damage, spun the camera around and saw him standing there, given that I hadn't thought I'd activated him.
That's fair.
Rob, you've already seen the finished result. It is no different from what I previously shared with you. Okay, okay. Fair enough.
The Blood Rock is from the orphan elevator down the non-orphan cave, but you take a right. Take a left and you walk straight into Winter Lanterns.
Oh, I know exactly the bit you mean. Yeah.
That said...
Yeah, I remember this bit. This section specifically I remember quite well, because of course this is where I had to respawn over and over again when I was fighting Orphan the first time.
That said, I now have a +10 Evelyn, so...
Lovely. And we're not going
Bloodrock-
after Orphan, that's correct? Is it?
Not yet. Orphan should probably be one of the last things we do, just because he is incredibly erratic.
Okay.
I've fought him in co-op before, and he likes to bounce between targets.
Then after I've grabbed the rock, and if it's okay with you, I'd like to check how many bloodstone chunks I need, and then have a little detour to Canehurst, and then we can go after Rom.
That's fair. I'll be summoned into your world because I already, as a side venture while you were doing some other stuff at one point, cleared out all the loot in my Canehurst.
Here comes very long backup time. Are you still backing up your saves then?
It's not a bad policy.
No. I'm just slightly surprised.
Okay, real talk, I don't think that we're going to end up running out of insight.
That's very good news.
I have 26 at the moment, just raw insight. A third of an umbilical cord, which gives 3 insight upon use.
Oh, hang on, is the rock up here?
Great One's Wisdom, 4 Great One's Wisdom, which also I think gives 3
Yep.
insight. And then, or sorry, 4 Great One's Wisdom, which also gives 3 insight. So that is 15 insight right there. And then 44 Madman's Knowledge. Add that all together, 15 plus 44 is 59. Plus 26, that is 65,
Pesky Winter
85.
Lantern.
I have a total of 85 insight at the moment. I don't think we're going to be running out unless I get brain suckered.
Oh, this was a good bunch of shortcuts to unlock anyway. I'm backing up post-ring acquisition.
That's a really good idea, actually, Rowdy.
Did your day go alright, Jenny? Let's repair my equipment while I'm here.
I'll head back to Canehurst.
Right, what's the fortified situation looking like? I need 5 more bloodstone chunks. Do I have better gems yet? No.
George, just go
no.
take a nap. Or a break, or
Ooh.
something.
Welcome back, Georgius. The website can... Oh my goodness.
Go take a break, Georges. You're finished? Okay.
Well, I'm glad you got that done. Even if it was greatly frustrating. Right, Canehurst. We're off to Canehurst. Which one's the Canehurst one? That one. I have to wait for the person I'm building it for to transfer and add the financial stuff. I see.
Yeah, I hope that goes smoothly at least.
Right, so beckoning bell, isn't it?
Yep. How much of Canehurst have you unlocked? Have you literally just been in the front?
I have literally got to the lamp.
Okay.
And I just need 5 more of those chunks, and I shall have a fully upgraded
5 chunks. Okay.
spear saw thing.
Alright, I'm gonna
Sword
book.
spear.
I believe that there is a chunk to the left and maybe to the right, and I don't think there's one down there, but you can check. Going down there is death. The loot down there, down at the bottom of the hill, is actually just death to acquire.
Okay. Pretty sure I have fully looted this area before. Oh, that hurt.
I'm just opening the door here.
Well, I'm seeing numbing... Ow! Stop it! I'm seeing numbing mist, but not a lot of...
I think most of the chunks are actually inside.
Okay, shall we just go straight inside then?
Oh dear. Probably smart.
Oh, there's something over here. I'll check what this stuff is, and then I'll join you inside. Or I'll be dead. One or the other. Yep, I'm dead. Sorry about that.
Well, I ran up and had the door open, so...
Yep. I'll grab the loot, get indoors, then I'll ring the small bell again.
Okay. I'm gonna hop on over to the dream and then back.
Okay.
Just because I did try to use some bullets to keep a foe off of you. Didn't work, but I tried.
Yeah. I'm pretty incompetent.
No, I got the one guy off of you, and then you ran into a group of a group of others. Alright. Booking it to the door.
Okay, it was just cold blood. Oh well. And
Yeah,
I'm in.
pretty You're in?
I'm in the door.
Okay.
On the bright side, this unfortunate sequence of events has led me to justify the acquisition of a Red Bull and has initiated an extensive internal cost-benefit analysis regarding the purchase of a circular slab of baked dough, generally
That's
coated in
pizza.
processed tomato reduction and melted dairy products, with the optional inclusion of what were, until relatively recently, living botanical organisms.
So
Interesting.
pepperoni or ham or bacon pizza. Possibly chicken.
Could be a meat feast. Could be an extra spicy. Hang on, botanical, so that... No, that's plant life.
Oh, right.
So,
Veggie pizza.
yeah. I'm thinking, probably peppers,
Ooh, that actually does sound
black
nice.
olives and pineapples. Pineapples? More than one pineapple per pizza.
A lot of people will consider, for the purposes of pizza, individual rings of pineapple to be multiple pineapples.
Interesting. Does sound nice
It's not...
though.
Pineapple chunks, yes. I rang the resonant bell.
You know what the problem here is, don't you? I also rang the resonant bell because I'm an idiot. I've corrected, it's the beckoning bell now.
Oh dear.
My academic endeavours for the day ended with my description of that pizza.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not really all that big on pizza, but that does sound nice, actually.
I've told you about the Nordic pizza before, haven't I?
The what?
The Nordic.
I can't remember.
Oh, okay, maybe not. That was the pizza I had when I was in France, because when I was on holiday in France.
That's right, Apalash.
And there were we were out in a location that sold pizza, and obviously all the pizzas were, you know, French pizzas because we were in France, and there was this pizza called a Nordique, which whose topping was salmon and like creamy cheese, and it was absolutely amazing, and I've never heard of it or seen it anywhere else. And I definitely want to have it again at some point. Oh, there's a chunk.
Have you ever had a tortilla pizza?
I can't say that I have.
It's kind of a cheater pizza method where you take a tortilla and then you just top it with pizza toppings.
Interesting. When I was younger, my father used to make me what he called daddy pizza, which was basically toast with ketchup on and cheese melted on the top.
Interesting. I'm trying to clear at least something of the path for you.
Behind me.
Well, I was doing that. You were in. He was in front of you. You want to go up the? Never mind.
I don't remember the path here, so I'm just exploring. Another bloodstone chunk. That's what we like to see.
Yeah,
That's what makes Avon and me happy. It goes to the same place.
Hello. You get rid of this one. I'm gonna head up the stairs.
Must I? It's gone.
It should be stuck in. That one should be stuck now, so it's pretty safe to tackle.
I'm a big fan of what Taco Bell refers to as Mexican pizza. Tostadas, refried beans, enchilada sauce, ground beef, and probably 1 to 2 slices of black olive.
Magnifico, where did you go?
I don't know. I'm just exploring. Living my best explorer's life.
Come back to the bridge, because there's a chance for the gargoyle things to drop chunks.
Okay, fine. Do.
And while they haven't for me, that doesn't necessarily mean that they haven't for you.
Hello.
Yep, there's that one there, which does not appear to have if you ran past it, and then the one in between the statues that I knocked off the ledge.
Knocked off the ledge, you say?
Yep, up there. Like, there actually might be something up here, I can't remember.
I've already been up here.
Okay. Yeah, I knocked this one down. It was like right here, you knock it off and it falls down in between the statues and then it can't move.
Not seeing anything, so,
Okay.
onwards!
Hey, it was worth mentioning.
No,
Just
that's
in
fair.
case they did drop something. I'll probably take those blood vials, though.
This is the shortcut, isn't it? I'd better unlock that. What was I thinking? I was going to check how many upgrade items I have. Only 5 bloodstone chunks, so I need 3 more.
Alright, I'm gonna start working towards unlocking your shortcut then, because there's one that drops something up at the top. And I don't want to kill that for you right now, because if I do that, there's a chance that you just won't do it.
Uh-oh.
What?
I just got surrounded, but it's fine. They didn't actually do anything. I mean, they tried, but they weren't successful.
That's fair.
Oh, I have the Evelyn.
Yep, this is what... this is the area I had to full clear in order to get that. Or, well, not full clear, but run through. Obviously, I can't collect your treasure for you.
Not with that attitude. I need to find a new squire. That's the right point. Yeah, I'm not going mad. That should be the way to do it.
Way to do what?
Oh, I'm just going down to the bottom bit. There we go. Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, you've already built the thing, haven't you?
Yeah, I figured I'd open up the area for you while you were going around looting things.
I appreciate that. I'm just slightly annoying that I took the shortcut and you still got there before me. A little disappointed in myself there.
I know this place like the back of my hand. I can navigate this place pretty much in my sleep. There is no shame in being slower than somebody who has had to do this place a lot for the sake of their builds.
There's another bloodstone chunk. So how many do I need? 2 more.
I can think of at least one. It's up the ladder. If you want to come back down, we can get that real quick, and then you can go off and explore everything else.
Mhm. I haven't been down to the balcony area yet.
Balcony area?
Yeah, where you go out the window.
Wait, then how'd you get to the...
I took the shortcut.
I didn't think there was one over to the outside. I'm pretty sure you have to go up the stairs and around.
You can do a jump.
Ah, okay.
I could show you in a second if you want.
Yep. Over where I am.
I'm a coming, Avon. Don't you worry. I've forgotten. Is there a lamp closer to Logarius?
No.
Oh, hang on. Was that 2? Was that 2 in 1? It was. Wonderful. I've got what I need.
Yay.
Let me show you that shortcut then. Right. So we'd have to run past all this to fight Logarius anyway, which is fine. I'm just making sure there's not like something up ahead worth doing. Yeah, you don't have to go.
Whoops.
Well then. Yeah, you don't have to.
We know that drop is survivable.
You don't have to go outside. You just run over here, round here, and then over here.
Okay.
And I mucked it up anyway, but still. You try to land on the bookshelf, which would be easy if I wasn't incompetent.
Okay.
And then you jump down.
Okay, yeah, I just went through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Should I silencing blank within my own right?
I don't see why not. There's nothing you can do now, is there?
Oh, I can probably get rid of the screamers.
I'm trying to remember the way out of this bit. Oh, you managed to jump then. Isn't this a lever or something I pull?
No.
I know there is a way out of here. This isn't game.
It's the this is the area with the executioner's gloves.
Yeah,
You
so
go out the window.
oh, you go out the window. Oh, I see. Yeah. Do.
I got rid of 2 of the screamers if you want to come back in and see if you can't get the rest of the stuff. You can at least sell it.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And then around here. There we go. I may as well bolt Hunter's Mark back, upgrade, and then we can decide what we're doing next.
I'll return to my own world then.
Yep. So I don't think there's anything else to do here right now. Bolt. Oh, I can bolt Hunter's Mark back. Oh, I can.
You can't in co-op.
I think it was still in the process of removing you, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I'm both hunters marking back myself.
That was very helpful, Even. Thank you.
You are welcome. We probably should... Logarius is gonna be tough because unless we can make him skip his phase 2 animation, I'm gonna be completely useless for phase 2. Which, if you want to give that a try, then okay, we can go do that.
I'm happy to give it a try, but I don't know if that's what you want to do next.
I'm willing to give it, like, we'll say 4 tries, and then ROM. Because my blood tinge went up to 40, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough to really make a significant difference against Logarius. Logarius is a problem. Does that make sense?
Well, we won't know till we try.
Yeah.
So, I think it's entirely plausible that he proves too much, and I think it's entirely plausible that he doesn't.
I'm gonna ring the beckoning bell then.
Just a second. Nordic pizza. The Nordic-inspired pizza combines the creamy richness of mascarpone with the smoky flavour of hot smoked salmon, enhanced by capers, red onion, fresh dill, and a touch of spiced honey. All on a
I like smoked salmon.
all on a perfectly crispy pizza crust.
You give me fish and I am happy.
I know, it's so good. Here's a good picture of one. Let me share it.
Okay, guess I'm looking at Discord.
Oh no, I can share it there if you want. I was sharing it on my stream.
I can't look at your screen right now.
Let me see if I can send this to you on Discord then. That, and then that, and then that.
I generally prefer fish to other forms of protein. Okay.
And here's a different picture of one.
I am going to have to see if my parents are willing to try and make that, actually.
I feel like the trick is going to be to get the right type of cheese. Because it's not normal pizza cheese. It's creamier and lighter, which works really well with the salmon.
Oh, yeah. But my mom in particular has actually been looking for more recipes to do stuff with things like smoked salmon. Because she knows I greatly prefer fish to other forms of protein.
That
So
dough
that
looks
is-
amazing. The salmon looks a little, I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. That second one looks more appetizing. Goat cheese would probably work really well. But yeah, Nordic pizza, I had it when I was in France. As far as I'm aware, it's not available in the UK, and I've been looking forward to the opportunity of having it again for a long time.
We could probably find something that could work as an approximation around here. For example, you said it's a creamy cheese. I wonder if brie would work.
Creamier.
Cheap.
Creamier than like a normal pizza cheese.
Well, Yeah, I know that smoked salmon goes well with something we have over here called boursin, which is a kind of herb cheese. But I wonder if brie would work for that.
Where did you said you'd rung one of the bells. Where are you?
Canehurst, you said you wanted to give Ligarius a few attempts?
Yes. Is there only one Canehurst
Yeah.
lamp? Right.
Well, there's technically 3, but the second and third are both after Ligarius.
Ah, okay. Right. Am I beckoning or resonating?
I beckoned.
I shall resonate then.
I figured.
Oh, hang on. Actually, fire paper or bolt paper?
Probably fire. I don't think it
Okay.
actually matters. I think Ligarius might actually be weaker to straight up physical damage.
It seems that it should be 85 to 90% mozzarella and 10 to 15% Gruyere.
Ooh.
I've never looked at the recipes personally, but I can believe it. Right, let's see if I can actually remember the way.
Just follow me.
I'm a coming even. You realise doing it this way round, I have less health.
I figured if I'm thinking we're gonna end up dying anyway, so better for me to waste the insight since you already used some earlier.
I have loads of insight. I'm on 42 insight right now, and that's not including items.
Okay.
I think you ended up using loads of insight earlier. Maybe it was on Ludwig, I'm not sure.
It was definitely on Ludwig.
Yeah, and I didn't, because by the time we beat him in your game, we beat him quite easily in my game.
You really don't matter.
Charming.
Oh no, I'm just running past the bell-ringing woman. She's close enough to Ligarius that we can literally just run in. Unless we get really unlucky with a hunter spawn.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dearie me. What have I got myself into this time?
What do you mean?
Oh, just the upcoming Ligarius fight. I'm just sinking in. I've forgotten if he can one-shot me.
At this point, if the living failures couldn't, I don't think Ligarius can. Technically speaking, we're supposed to have the Blood Moon active before we go into the DLC at all. I think it's actually intended for us to beat Murgo's wet nurse before we enter the DLC, so there is that. We're definitely not supposed to have 10 weapons.
I don't know if my weapon's well suited to Ligarius though, because it does.
I can never remember what he's actually weak to. Ligarius is a weird one. I think he might be weak.
Say it again, Avon. Say it louder so he can hear you.
Ligarius is a weird one. I genuinely can never remember. Okay, that's not a bad damage that I just dealt there.
Ow, that hurt. Well, we're doing the damage.
Okay, cool. We managed to skip. Oh, nope, we did not. We did not manage to skip it. I can no longer do damage. bright side, though, is he's low on health. Where did he put down the sword?
Oh yeah, I forgot he does that. He puts down swords that we have to destroy or something bad happens.
Those I can actually destroy, so if he puts those down, I have to use.
Ow. Goodbye.
Thank you.
And you were worried.
Okay, to be fair, if you didn't have a +10 weapon, that would have gone very badly.
And now we just have to do it again.
Yep. I'm gonna head back to the dream real quick. Should I meet you here or at the Canehurst lamp?
Meet me at the Canehurst lamp.
Okay.
Okay,
actually,
Nox.
real quick,
It's lovely to meet you.
if we're heading back there, I am just going to unlock Annalise's chambers anyway.
I'm gonna go back to the Hunter's Ring quickly to restock. And then I'll be with you.
I'm going to do that as well.
I hope you're having a good day, Kanox. Oh. I assume you mean you? That's very kind of you. That's not necessary, but it is appreciated.
Okay. So we're going to bow to the Queen real quick before I leave, just out of respect.
Oh wow, I think I actually got a lot of blood echoes off of Ligarius.
Ligarius is a main game DLC, or main game late game boss, so of course he gives a lot. If you look at official Bloodborne guides and whatnot, it's actually recommended that you tackle him after Rom.
Right.
I think you're supposed to actually tackle him after Yahar Ghul, even.
Kanox says, I'm currently in lecture building. You got any idea where I go next?
Which version of lecture building?
Yeah.
Are you in upper lecture building or lower lecture building? How did you get there? Because if you... Either way, you're looking for a door out. However...
Second floor.
Okay, second floor. If you go down, you'll head in and you exit through a door. And it will say exit. Then you'll end up in the Nightmare Frontier. If you exit through the door that says exit through the top, then you'll end up in the Nightmare of Mensis.
Yes, there's two nightmares connected to the lecture building. I hope that helps, and in case you're wondering, that is the ever so lovely Avon the Raven that was just speaking to you.
Hello! In this run, I am a pistol shrimp.
Yes, we're doing a challenge run where I can only use melee weapons and Avon can only use ranged weapons. Which is adding extra difficulty to the run. So far, we seem to be doing pretty well. I don't think Rom's going to be having a very happy time. I've rung the beckoning bell.
And it's been discovered. I don't think Rom is going to survive a full magazine of bone marrow ash.
Poor Rom.
Hey! I was bowing!
Oh, sorry. Wait, let me try. Yeah, it helped, thanks. Special thanks to them and why you're using the shield but can't use gun in melee. It's the challenge run we're doing. It's just for fun. Avon can only use ranged weapons. Oh my goodness. And I can only use melee weapons, and because I can't use ranged weapons, I may as well have the shield, because what else is going to go in that hand?
The Fist of Grasha could.
Interesting. Can you punch people with that?
Yeah.
Ooh. How would one acquire such an item?
It's in the hallway in between Ludwig and well, way up, or the elevator past Ludwig.
Right. Oh, I might already have it then.
Yeah, it's a left-hand melee weapon.
Interesting. Is it any good though?
I don't think so, but it is an option.
Yeah.
Also, when are you going to want to tackle Lawrence?
What a question. Never. I don't mind. Whenever you want to.
Okay. We're gonna have to use the vermin if we want to get the summon for that. Because that's like the one time I'm gonna actually summon repeatedly just because.
Mhm.
But if we're doing that, and we're summoning the one guy repeatedly, then we should tackle Lawrence as our last boss of the run.
Okay. Have you finished the game? I have finished the game once before, and Avon, I believe, has finished the game many times. Is that correct?
Only thrice, actually.
Only thrice. So between us, we have 4 completions of the game.
Yeah, I've only beaten this game. I've only actually beaten this game three times. Once before I got the DLC, and then twice afterwards.
Mhm.
And my first playthrough actually ended up abandoned in New Game Plus because I made the mistake of going into the DLC on New Game Plus for the first time.
Right, I need to focus now. He says and runs into an attack.
Hello?
Ow, that hurt.
And I can no longer deal damage.
Well, if you can keep on top of the things he drops, that will make our life a lot easier. Uh-oh. Oh, he tricked me there. I genuinely thought he was going for me.
So did I, and then he just completely missed.
Ow.
Decided to give me a show.
You both are cooking. I don't think we're doing as well as we did last time.
No.
And I think it's largely down to me. I think I did a good job of staying in his face and keeping the damage up last time, which I've not done as well this time.
Ah! You got us both with that one.
I think I rolled. There we go. Job
Well
done.
done. And yeah, that's why I didn't really want to tackle Logarius earlier. It's because entirely down to the fact that I am kind of useless when second phase rolls around unless we manage to out-damage his transition.
Dang, I tried one to go quick now. I'm trying again this time. I'm doing pretty well. I defeated the Nightmare Frontier boss. Should I go kill Nightmare of Mentis boss? Yes.
Nightmare, if you have the DLC, now would kind of be a good time to at least pivot into that for a little while. Nightmare of Mentis can be absolutely brutal, and spoiler alert, you do not want a ton of insight when you go into that one. Just in the area. So if you have the DLC, I'd actually recommend pivoting into that, despite it. You're supposed to actually go into the DLC after doing all of that. I personally like having some of the DLC stuff lined up beforehand. Anyway, Bergenworth?
Yep, we can do that.
Alright, do you want to summon first?
Well, I'm currently in the crown animation, and then I'm gonna say hello to the Queen, and then I'll be with you.
Fair enough.
But I'll probably head back to the Hunter's Dream as well.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna run around and open a couple doors.
Yep. Happy door opening. I'm eating a chicken sandwich for lunch. Sounds wonderful.
Ooh.
Ange! It's been a long time. How are
Welcome
you?
in, Ange. Or Ong. One of the two. How are you today?
Such impudence.
Where's the ladder? There's a ladder. Here's the ladder.
Still queen.
Thanks. I didn't know what Insight did, so I popped like 40 of those, and now I am seeing big beasts shooting lasers, grabbing me.
Yeah, there is actually something
Get thee gone.
called Frenzy that is more the more insight you have, the less resistant to Frenzy you are.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ange.
Yeah. Okay.
I am sorry to hear that. Are things looking up now, or... And is there anything I could do?
There we go.
So what you think
Alright.
would be the best insight... Hang on, so what do you think, what would be the best insight for me? Do you mean what level of insight?
If you're worried about Frenzy, then the best amount of insight is 0.
Yeah.
Well, let me.
But insight is also used to summon either NPCs or
Farewell, good hunter.
the other players. And it's also used to actually buy stuff at the Insight shop in the Dream. And if you're going to be using it at the shop, then I recommend buying armor. Because different armors will actually have different resistances. For example, Henrik's armor is really good against Dark Beast Parl because it has high electricity resistance. Okay. Sounds like you need to press some kind of charges. Anyway,
That is rough, Ange. And don't worry, I don't mind that it was heavy at all.
Neither do I. I have unlocked everything in Bergenworth.
Yeah, I wish there was something I could do.
The only thing I did not do in Bergenworth is get rid of the NPC that chases you around the top floor. So we should probably get rid of her before we actually...
Oh,
use
my
the fog
resonant
gate.
belling.
I can do either.
I can resonant bell.
Okay.
I'm at the lamp, incidentally, because
Oh my.
I haven't gone in at all. I've just got the.
Yeah. I am also sending you good vibes and all that.
I need it because the job hunt has been abysmal.
Oh, but yeah, I've heard some things about
I'm
the
so
job
sorry.
market.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to suggest, but it's just not a good situation, is it? Thanks. I buy Gascoigne armor.
Okay.
That was Knox.
Yeah, and that is perfectly fine. Just buy whatever you think you're going to end up needing. Or if you want, you can buy all of the armor.
What type of paper am I using for this fight when we get to it?
Rum, I believe, is weak to electric.
Electric, okay. I don't think I actually have much of that on me, no, but we'll do our best.
To be fair, Rom is not going to be having a good time against my bullets anyway, provided I... Okay, so we're gonna actually just wait here for a moment under the stairs.
Oh, are we jumping them?
Ah! What the...
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Big flies they get around here.
Yeah.
And I got frenzied.
Alright, I'm heading back to the lamp then. I can just resummon you.
Well, that was a bit, a bit incompetent of me, wasn't it?
Oh dear. But that NPC goes back up the stairs if we can manage to wait her out. So we can jump her from behind, and you can actually get a good backstab in on her. That's what I was going for, and then I forgot about the fly.
Yeah, it's been nearly 4 years for me because my spouse ended up disabled and I was his caregiver. Some money is better than no money.
Okay, so it really sounds like this spouse, or ex-spouse, is a piece of work. I would honestly ring him for all he's worth.
I'd be careful about making too many assumptions based on fairly little information, but
Assuming that all of this is, in fact, the truth, if I was in a situation where I was the sole caregiver of kids, I had been the spouse's caregiver because of disability, the spouse never actually sought help and then abandoned everything in order to get his help just randomly out of the blue, I would not be very nice.
We
and
weren't.
Again, assuming this is the situation as I said it.
We weren't there, and there's a lot of information we're not privy to that could really change the situation, which is why I would be careful about making statements like they're a piece of work without more information.
It sounds like they're a piece of work.
But even so, it doesn't change the fact that And is in a very difficult spot.
It doesn't. But sometimes verbal outrage can make things. It makes me feel better to speak my mind, and sometimes it makes other people feel better to hear the outrage, even if nothing comes of it inevitably at the end of the day.
Yeah, my spells didn't work, but he has disability. He literally spent the last few years just lying in bed or his chair watching the devices, not participating with the family. I'm sorry to hear that.
Okay, so hopefully the NPC went back up the stairs.
Nope.
She did not. Okay, wait, because we can just kind of follow her slowly. As long as she doesn't spot us. Oh shoot, call me on, call me on, call me on. Thank you.
Sorry, the operator can't take your call right now.
Alright.
Um,
And that is quite literally the only thing preventing me from just running in and jumping off the edge here.
Kaluk says bye. See you guys. You both helped me pretty much. It's late in my country, so I'm gonna sleep. Take care and have a nice day or night.
Have
Thank
an
you.
excellent day, Kanux.
Yeah. Knox.
Or
Yeah.
Knox. Apologies.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knox, and I hope you have a wonderful, restful night.
Yeah, Rom's not having a good day.
I've only just arrived. Oh, of course, you don't even have to be worried about the little spiders. Wait, where have they gone? Come here, Rom.
There you are.
I do remember those little spiders can actually hurt you quite a lot, though. Ow! Yes, they can.
Ah, damn it.
Ow! No! No!
Did you die?
No, but I nearly died. But oh my goodness, was I doing damage when I could actually get in. There we go, job done. Yeah, the problem was, because I was doing so high damage, I was trying to berserker it and just take them out, but then that doesn't, even if I'm doing lots of damage, that doesn't change the fact the little spidlers can really wreck me. Oh, look who it is.
Fair. Oh. Okay, so now I need to find Queen Yarnum. There she is. Honestly,
Okay,
this
that
lake
makes
is
sense.
gorgeous.
Well, I give you kudos and all the love for taking care of her. I'm sorry she doesn't show her appreciation. But I see you.
I'm heading
Rowdy
back
is very,
to-
very good for the care that she gives.
Yeah.
She does show appreciation, but she's grateful for help I provide. So that is enough in my eyes. I think possibly that was meant to say she doesn't show appreciation, but she is grateful for the help I provide. Unless I misunderstood. To say she's being a little extra and I'm attempting to do self-care.
Alright, Yahar
I'm sorry to hear that, Ange. All I ever hear is everything I'm not doing.
Yeah, that is horrible.
Your stream's quite spotty, Rob. Maybe only for me. I do not know about the others. Yeah, could you verify that? Are other people having problems with the stream?
That's the second time we've heard something like that today.
Also, El Magnifico Games, keep your photos in my server for you to look at if you want. Oh, I will do so. Thank you for telling me. Hang on. let me
Apologies,
check
I just
something
had-
quickly.
I just had to get to the lamp.
Sorry, I was going to
Because-
grab some bulk paper.
Oh, cool. Alright, Bergenworth. Oh, that's fair, that's fair.
It's been in and out for me too. That's really bad.
Did we call it after ROM then? You can shut down stream and set it back up?
Yeah, the only thing I can think it might be is I've been seeing it saying it's going over the bitrate limit by a little bit, even though it's not supposed to. I could try reducing the quality of the stream and restarting.
Alright, in that case, let's take out your ROM, and then I think that's actually a really good milestone because we've taken out, we'll have taken out 4 bosses and unlocked Orphan. I feel like we'll actually be beating the game within the next 2 streams.
Quite possibly. Sorry, I'm just quickly looking through. Yeah. Okay, I could try that. I can try dropping the video bitrate a little bit after this. Okay, Super Spot. I also cannot hear you well on Avon's stream. Then that's almost certainly not a problem on my end. That doesn't.
I have.
Oh, have you been hearing problems?
No, I haven't. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm looking at the audio mixer, and whenever you speak, the audio goes all the way up into like almost the red, and so I can't really make your volume Discord even higher. I have you at 106 speaker volume.
Farewell.
Which, unless that doesn't translate to OBS.
Mm-hmm. That might just be on your end, I don't know. Are you capturing the audio that's coming out of there?
Yeah, it's going through OBS.
Okay.
It's being captured, it's being... So I genuinely have no idea on that front.
Mm-hmm. Right, okay, so I'm ready for Bergenworth. I will, yeah, so what I'll do is, usually after the collab, obviously I swap games, but I'll probably shut down the stream and restart it before Avon raids, and I'll just duck the quality slightly.
Raid into me first so I can send your viewers back. We're gonna be playing ping pong.
Okay.
We're gonna be playing ping pong and y'all are the balls. But that way I can just send all the viewers back over to you and they don't have to worry about downtime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it sucks when there's no appreciation. Caregiving is hard.
Decided you wanted a crown,
Oh,
huh?
rowdy. Yeah, I did that for Logarius and I never unequipped it.
Alright, you did not in fact... Oh boy.
Yeah, I've done nothing here. So, we have that to look forward to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run and get what I can open.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bergenworth can actually be a bit of an issue, and it's less of a problem if I die than you. If I die, I just go back. I just wait for you back to the lamp. If you die, we have to reset the co-op.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you have to go up. You have to go up the ladder because I can't get the Lunarium key for you.
Oh right.
I'll keep this lady distracted. Or try to.
Do I remember where the ladder is? There. My ISP hasn't been horrible, which is surprising because for several months we were dealing with it constantly hiccuping. I'm sorry to hear that.
There we go.
Oh, did you solo the hunter?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
I didn't want to mess with her on my own on my end because well, we still had Rom to deal with.
Where'd she go? Because she probably has loot.
You walked over her.
Oh, then she probably doesn't have loot. Well then. Rom
then
number 2.
Yep. I'm not anticipating this to take long.
No.
Considering I had a third of her health gone by the time you even got in. Get through! I reached the jump in the lake! There we go. Okay, so where is she going? Over here?
I don't know. Yes.
There she is.
Oh, Rom.
Oh my!
Are you
I
dead?
Yep. I just got blasted. I did the risky thing. Oh well.
Didn't give the little spiddlers enough respect.
Oh, no, Rom herself actually got me. I walked into an explosion. I walked into an explosion.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm assuming you won, though, so... no
I
big
did
deal.
win. What's this, Rowdy?
I'm assuming Rowdy is actually behind. Because I said earlier we're playing ping pong, and y'all, referring to the viewers, were the balls.
Of course. The moon's crying at me, Avon.
Yep. It does that. Heading into the farming dungeon for echoes. Might run around a little bit. Possibly grab something from Yahargul for the sake